Hi, everyone. This is Betsy Wurzel, your host of Chatting with Betsy on Passionate World Talk Radio, where our mantra is to educate, enlighten, and entertain. Today I am doing a show by myself, and I have a disclaimer. I am not a therapist or a grief counselor. I do suggest that if you are having difficulty in grieving, depression, or anxiety, or any other mental health issue, to please consult your primary care physician so they can give you resources in your area. Folks, I have two public service announcements, actually three. This is the month of November, as we all know, and it is National Family Caregivers Month. If you know a caregiver, please honor them. Please get in touch with them. Support them. It takes a village of support to be a caregiver, I know. And caregivers would really appreciate to hear from their family and friends. And I also want to say it is National Alzheimer's Awareness Month. And if you have been a caregiver for someone who had Alzheimer's, it is a journey that you will never forget because it is life-changing. Please share your experiences. Please share your stories. If you have Alzheimer's or some other dementia, share your story. Show your journey. Show your loved one's journey. Put a name and a face to this disease. Let's personalize this disease during this month of November and every month. Post on your social media pages. And that is what I wanted to say. Also, another public service announcement. If you are a caregiver, or even if you are not a caregiver, but you want to learn about Alzheimer's or being educated about caregiving, please join a support group that I have, #Kick Alzheimer's Ass Movement on Facebook. All people from all walks of life are welcome, and all dementias are welcomed. Folks, today's show is me talking about holidays and grieving. I just feel like I need to talk about this. And I know it's hard during holiday time for people who are grieving. I know it's difficult for me. And I want you, the audience, to know it's not always happy holidays for those who are grieving, or even if you're not grieving. Not everybody is happy during the holidays. Not everyone has the so-called Norman Rockwell holiday or Hallmark holiday family where everything is wonderful and happy and bright. It's not always like that. And I just want to give you some ideas and suggestions. First of all, avoid triggers. If holiday music bothers you, sets you off, I know it did me, my first Christmas without Matt, don't listen to it. Or try it in increments. My first Christmas without Matt, I was in a department store, Christmas music started, and I ran out crying. I ran out to the parking lot, and what did I see in the parking lot but the ambulance that took Matt to hospice? And I just broke down crying. And I want to suggest it's very important that we acknowledge and validate our feelings. There's a saying, what we persist, resist. If you are feeling sad during holiday time, that's okay. I do feel sad. Acknowledge it and even welcome it. Acknowledge the feeling, because when we don't validate the feelings that we have or acknowledge them and we suppress them, it's only going to bite us in our butts. It's going to come out. Excuse me. And we are much better off, I know I am, by acknowledging my feelings. I highly recommend going to a grief counselor or going to a social worker, a therapist, psychologist. If you were a senior citizen here in the States anyway, because I don't know about overseas, check your local senior center. My local senior center offers counseling for free, and I do receive counseling over the phone for free. So check out your local senior center. Please contact your primary care physician and talk to them about resources in your area to see if where you can go. You know, it's okay to need an anti-anxiety or antidepressant, especially during the holidays, if that helps you get through. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. And I am a big mental health advocate. So I highly recommend doing that. Sometimes, folks, and I'm going to be, I'm always honest with you all, sometimes during the holiday time, I feel like just pulling the covers over my head and hibernating. I do. I feel that like that sometimes. And you know what? That's okay. Do what is best for you. If you don't feel like socializing, then don't. You don't have to explain why you do or don't do something. And if people judge you, that's their problem, not yours. I am really looking forward to going to Joshua, that's my son, his buddy night Christmas holiday party, in December. I have not been to the holiday party since, I think, 2017, because Matt, my husband, was not able to go in 2018 and 19, and they didn't have it in 2020 or 2021 due to COVID. So I'm really looking forward to going with Josh. Will it be sad? Will I shed some tears thinking of Matt and memories? I could cry now. Yes, I probably will shed some tears, just like I'm doing now, thinking of it. And that's okay. It's okay to shed tears about memories. And I really want to suggest doing new traditions. I have started a new tradition, Josh and I. We go out on Thanksgiving. I don't cook Thanksgiving dinner now on Thanksgiving since Matt has been gone. We go out, and on Christmas Eve is when I cook Thanksgiving dinner. And you can do new traditions. You can integrate your grieving with your living. Now, folks, I 100% think, you know, life is for living, and I believe in honoring our loved ones' memories. Volunteer somewhere if you can to honor your loved one's memory. Give a donation to a favorite charity in your loved one's memory. If you decorate a Christmas tree, and you like to do that, then keep on doing that. I have not had a Christmas tree in years, and I'm not going to do one now. Josh does have a small Christmas tree. He has that all year long that someone gave him. I hang up my, or should say, I put up my Christmas teddy bears and dolls. I still do that. I don't go up to the attic to get the Christmas stockings because I don't trust myself climbing up to the attic anymore. So I don't do that. But I, can now tolerate listening to Christmas music in increments. And I think of Matt. And this might sound silly, but to certain music, like I'll Be Home for Christmas and other Christmas music, chestnuts roasting on open fire, I'll take Matt's pillow. I have a pillow of Matt with his picture on it, and I'll dance with it. Now, that might sound silly, but that's what I do, because Matt and I used to dance to that. So do something that you like to do, and don't worry about what other people have to say about it. And Josh and I do go out on Christmas Day for Christmas dinner, and you can choose to do whatever you wish that day. If you don't feel like celebrating, that's okay. You don't have to. If you light your menorah, then do that. I haven't lit my menorah with candles in a long time. I'm actually afraid of a candle falling in a fire. I do have a digital menorah somewhere that I don't know where it is. I brought one, forgot where I put it, brought another one, forgot where I put that one. So you could buy an electric menorah and do that. Do what's comfortable for you. And don't feel, I think there's this pressure to feel happy because it's holiday time. You don't have to feel happy because it's holiday time. There will be sadness mixed with happiness. I have sadness mixed with happiness. I do cry thinking of old memories, and that's okay. And you do what's comfortable for you. And you will find, I know I have found, people are uncomfortable around those who are grieving because they don't understand. And the only ones who understand grieving are the ones who have lost loved ones. You can't expect people to understand something they have not experienced. And that's just the way it is. I highly recommend, if you need to join grieving support groups. Find out those that are in your area. And there's a lot on Facebook. Or you could contact me and I can give you resources. But I find that now I'm starting to not need grieving support groups as much. But I might during the holiday time. So there are support groups that you can go check out and be involved as much or as little as you like. Excuse me. And that's what I have to say today, folks. That's my show by myself today. You can follow me on my own personal page, which is Betsy Wurzel, Betsy E. Wurzel, Wurzel. You can contact me through hashtag Kick Alzheimer's Ass Movement. I am also on LinkedIn. And you can listen to Chatting with Betsy on Amazon Music, Spotify, Spreaker, iHeart. You could go to PassionWorldTalkRadio.com, and you could look at my host page and listen to my shows there. And please read the blog for information on how you can get in touch with me. I want to thank everyone for listening. I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to Chatting with Betsy. You could even leave a review. And Chatting with Betsy is about helping others and carrying on my husband's legacy. So I really would appreciate it if you would share this show to help other people. And that's what my show is about. And I also want to tell everyone happy holidays, happy New Year, which will be here before you know it. And if you can't have a happy holiday, then I hope it's a peaceful one. And I want to thank Jeannie White, who's station manager, Passion World Talk Radio, for writing the blog and producing the show. And I want to thank Lillian Caldwell, CEO of Passion World Talk Radio, for making this all possible. And again, thank you for listening, sharing, subscribing. And as I always say at the end of my show, in a world where you could be anything, to please be kind, shine your light bright, because I think if we were kinder and shined our light bright, this would be a much happier, brighter, peaceful world. And that's what I have to say today, folks. This is Betsy Wurzel, your host of Chatting with Betsy on Passionate World Talk Radio. Bye-bye now.